Hi, happy Monday. I'm back. I'm Jasmine, and I'm a licensed professional counselor, and I'm going to walk you through a little bit of a meditation today. So come along with me on this journey, on this rainy Monday afternoon, evening. I've been thinking a lot, or like spinning this around in my head, about making peace with things that we don't necessarily want to make peace with, or kind of rough in our life right now. I feel like there's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of stuff changing, a lot of things that are just left of how we want them to be or even how we need them to be. So I want to see if today, if I can walk you through whatever it looks like to make peace with something that is hard or difficult, or even just a pain in your behind. So as usual, I'm going to start with a quick body scan. Let's go up from our feet to the top of our head. Starting with your feet, I invite you just to put your feet on the ground. If you have some carpet or if you're in some nice comfortable socks, I just invite you to notice what that feels like. Don't waste this good carpet or sock moment. Really see if you can settle into right now. I invite you, of course, to put your feet on the floor, see if you can root and connect to the ground, and check in with your heels, the spaces in between your toes, the tops of your feet, your Achilles, your shins, your calves. Just notice what's going on. Maybe it's the end of the day, maybe it's the beginning of the day for you. See if you can just notice what your body has to say. Up through your knees, the bend in your knees, the tops of your thighs, right? The curve, the weight of your body on whatever it is you're sitting on, leaning on. See if you can settle. Settle just a little more deeply into wherever you are. See if you can fully allow yourself to give the weight of your body into your supports. All right, whatever that is, you can lean back more in your chair. If you can become really, really heavy in your body, as we just notice what's going on at the base of our spine, our hips, right? Our lower stomach. See if you can just notice what's happening there. If you're hungry or full, or there's just stuff moving around, to see if you can notice without judgment of positive or negative or anything in between. You check in with your low back, see if that part is cranky or has a lot to say. The middle of your back, going to the front, maybe the middle of your stomach, not your shoulders, your chest. Come with the side body, see what's going on the sides of you, right? And sometimes you don't know what's going on until you adjust a little bit and check in and say, hey, how are you? And see if you can notice what your sides feel like. See if you can notice the parts of your back that are connecting with your chair, the parts of your back that aren't connecting with your chair. See if you can settle deeply, release your shoulders down. Check in with your biceps, your forearms, both sides. See if you can place your hands and your fingers in the most comfortable position for you. See if you can adjust everything just to be 30% more comfortable than you are right now. Notice your breathing. See if you can intentionally slow it down. So we go up to our chest and our neck. You notice your throat, the back of your neck, up to your jaw. I invite you just to check in with what's going on up there. Is it tense? Do you hold your stress in your jaw? If so, I'm going to invite you to release that. Just release it. Peel your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Wiggle your jaw around a little bit. Unclench as much as you can. Unfrown your face. Unwrinkle your eyebrows. Soften your expression, because whatever your face is doing, the rest of your body will follow. You can just check in with the back of your ears to notice. Can you even in your mind perceive what's happening back there? When was the last time you checked on what was going on? The parts of you that you can't really see so easily. As we do that, let's take a deep breath in and out. And now I want to invite you to take a few moments to imagine. We'll just do one thing right now. I'm sure there's many things that you could imagine, but one thing that you are not a fan of, you are not crazy about right now, something that is making your life difficult or just more complicated than it has to be. Maybe that is something outside of you. Maybe that is something inside of you. Whatever that is, I invite you to choose something, a symbol of whatever represents that, right? If you're having car trouble right now, maybe it's a steering wheel you can identify. If you're having some money stuff going on right now, maybe there's just a wallet you can imagine. Something that kind of sums up for you whatever that thing is that can represent it. And I invite you to imagine that thing sitting before you, whatever it is that you chose or who it is that you've chosen, sitting in front of you, and you being as creative as you need to be, right? Using magic or spirit or something that doesn't even exist or something that you need to create or something to help you find a way to make peace with this thing that is not what you want or the way that you want it to be, right? This does not mean that whatever that thing is sitting across from you is something that you like or adore or are even okay with necessarily. But what we're striving for in this moment is just peace, right? Putting down of the rope, the tug of war, the power struggle between you and whatever it is, and seeing if you can tap into peace, right? A truce. Hey, you're over here, I'm over here, but we have decided not to be at war with each other anymore. And for some people, this thing is really, really difficult. Whatever it is, right? It could be something small and it could be something really big. So for people who this activity is really hard or really difficult, I suggest you make baby steps, right? Maybe peace is not even something you can fathom with this thing, and that's okay. What does one step closer to not hating whatever this is look like? Just one step closer, right? Not fixing it, not perfection, not maybe even forgiveness or happiness, but what's one step closer to peace if you can't get fully to it right now? And for those of us who can, I want you to imagine yourself embracing, picking up, touching, interacting with whatever it is you put in front of you in a way that is doable, in a way that you can finish the rest of your day and the rest of your week at peace with whatever this thing is. Not at war, not with daggers, not with armor, but just peace. And I invite you to make that really visual. See it in your mind. See if you can do that. And for others of us, if that's just taking one step towards that thing and that thing moving that thing or person moving just a few more inches towards you, so that instead of 10 miles away, you're 1 mile away. That's still something. So however you can leave this practice just a little bit better, make the peace that you can make today, and that will be the end of our practice. So as usual, I invite you to take 2 cleansing breaths, and then we will be done. So 1 breath in and out, and another one in and out. And before you know it, we're done. So if you got anything out of this, even the least bit of week goodness, I am grateful. And also comment and let me know. If you got something out of it, if it was helpful, if it was absolutely horrible, whatever, just let me know. And yeah, have a good day. I wish you all of the good things. Bye.